This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No.
Y'all, this
just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Stephanie Jones in the house, fresh off a plane from Istanbul, former known as Constantinople.
Oh.
I was actually in Denver, but you'll see why later.
Oh, you're right. You tricked us.
She's being humble.
Yeah, you are being
where
humble.
you said she was.
We know you were on a
I do.
PJ. We know you did something fun this
PJ.
weekend. All right, let's get to it, guys. Travis Kelce.
Ooh.
Are
Get
you
used to that
excited?
name. Get used to that name because we're going to talk about it a lot. Gave an interview with the Wall Street Journal. You know what he said?
What?
The Wall Street Journal magazine, I should say, where he spilled some tea on his relationship with Taylor Swift. Of course, Travis revealed that some people on Taylor's team got her to reach out and play Cupid after he confessed on his podcast that he tried to meet her at one of her shows. He also said she was hilarious and genuous.
Genius.
Oh, genius! And wasn't nervous on their first date. But he also said, quote, "I've never dated anyone with that kind of aura about them. I've never dealt with it. But at the same time, I'm not running away from it." Stick around. There's more to this script. Taylor isn't running away either. She's been spotted cheering Travis on at Chiefs games, which we all know about. And last week, she sent the internet on fire when she ran into Travis's arms and kissed him after her concert in Argentina. We bought that, so we had to play it again.
Giving some perspective.
Yeah.
Steph, what do you think about
Has
this
the
whole-
cup of water kind of cooled off the fire of Travis
You know what?
Kelce?
I think there's a lot of stress, negativity, a lot of really big issues, wars across the world that is bringing everyone down, and it's just like a hard time. And I think this brings women and the LGBTQ plus community a lot of happiness. So I think a lot of guys like Al, who's pulling a very sad downward face,
It's just
and
what
Jeff,
happens.
who's kind of like, I'm over it. It brings us a lot of happiness. Why not? I love love. I want to see her running and jumping in his arms and being flung around and smooched and
Do you-
all
That
the-
story was
all
like
the-
2 weeks ago.
I think
let's have a new, like this is the exact same show as we did for the last 2 weeks.
But I mean, you could say that about the entire romance. But the thing is, I think that that's what people want.
We want to see happiness.
Shows like
Here's
this, the media in general, we're not in the business of telling people what they should be interested in. We, put our finger in the wind, figure out which direction the wind is blowing, and then we do stories about that. If people didn't care about Travis Kelce and Taylor, we wouldn't be talking about it. We're not talking about the game last night. Our audience doesn't care, but they do care about this. So, I mean, I do have it's not my lane. It's not what I'm normally interested in. So, Tori, help me
Understand.
Yes,
Okay, let
please.
me just explain. There's a lot of layers to all this, and here's the reason why this is new. Travis's quote is the big apple of this story.
Can't we just leave that in the script?
Yes,
Okay.
the cherry on top is what he said. I'm not running away from it. That's a direct reference to Taylor's ex, named Joe Alwyn, who famously hated that she was famous. He is trying to explain the difference between him and Joe Alwyn and saying, I'm not running away from the public. I like this being in the
You think
public
that was
side.
like a subtweet on
Yeah.
that?
Yes, I do.
Really? You think he
Yeah,
thought
for
that much
trust
about
me,
it?
I've already been to the Swifties
Trust you?
forum. I went to Reddit. I've been all over this. That was the clear separation between him and Alwyn. So that was the news here
All
for
right.
the Swifties.
I think they're both happy because they're getting a lot of media attention. All eyes are on them. They're earning some mega bucks from this romance as well as falling in love.
And Joe
Yeah.
Alwyn famously didn't want to be in the eye of the camera, and he
If you're dating Taylor
loves
Swift,
it. He
yeah.
loves it.
Yeah, you've got to embrace it. And like that's what he means by someone with that aura. That's like
And
her
he's not running
stage
from it.
presence. Like he's met his equal, she's met hers, and it's brilliant.
Yep. Yeah.
They're used to the limelight. Cash in, baby. Ka-ching.
How about the Chiefs losing yesterday?
Oh,
I
they
mean,
didn't
I know
care
no.
about
She was out of
They
the
lost.
country.
Travis Kelce
She was
dropped
out of the
pass.
country.
That was very important. It's like,
Yeah.
Who cares?
focus on football a little bit.
Oh, who cares? We're not talking about football.
All right.
Swifties have spoken.
All right. So last night, Travis and the Kansas City
More,
Chiefs,
huh?
as I mentioned. Oh, no, we have two more, so stick around. Took on his brother Jason's team in the Philadelphia Eagles in a Super Bowl rematch. But this time, like I said, the Chiefs lost. But their mom, Donna Kelce, was cheering for both teams. She wore her famous split jacket and revealed some custom-made shoes, with one shoe saying Mama in Chiefs colors and Kelce with the Eagles logo on the other. Still, no football. In the Wall Street Journal article, Travis's mom felt bad about how she answered a question about Taylor on the Today Show. We all remember this. We've talked about this for months. Take a look.
What was she like? What was it? I mean, so you got to know her a little bit. Got to see with a couple games. How was it?
It was okay.
So Travis said his mom was just trying not to sound too enthusiastic about their relationship. This was in the very beginning, and I think that's exactly what she was trying.
Can I be honest with you? I haven't stopped thinking about her answer since it happened. And I've been just like her. I'm not joking. Almost once a day, twice. It's my Roman Empire. For men, you know, they think about Roman. I can't stop thinking about why Donna Kelce said it the way she did. Clearly, she meant to just downplay it. But she could have said, she's lovely, and moved on. She went, it's okay. She was okay. Yeah. There was something there that was distasteful to Donna Kelce. And I can't stop thinking about it.
I think, like, you got to think, both her boys are in the big leagues of football, aren't they?
Yes.
I'm not asking that. I don't really know. But they're big deals, right? And so for her, as a mum, she's all in on her boys. She's there to support. And Taylor definitely did take away a little bit from her sons. And it was about Taylor. And it wasn't Taylor's fault. Wherever Taylor goes, that's going to happen. It's Taylor Swift. And the Kelce mum.
But you think that's why she said it like that?
I do.
And I think it's very early doors. She's been protective of her son. She doesn't want her son's career to, I don't know, be affected by Taylor. But I think now we are all realizing this isn't just for the clickbait. It isn't just a PR stunt. I think they genuinely are really in love. And now she's like, you know what? I'm going to embrace this. And I feel bad for what I said because, you know, she could be there at Thanksgiving.
I love it because you know what, Steph? She approached it like a mama.
She did.
And for as much as, like, I don't even know if the parents have met yet.
They haven't met yet.
I'm thinking Mama Schroeder, like, you know, maybe.
No, they said they canceled it, the meeting.
They're supposed to meet yesterday.
Yeah, they didn't meet.
I was just saying, obviously, your situation is different, Jeff, because you and Jordan met on television. But when you bring a significant other over for the first time, especially when it's a little early, it's not like a year or two in, your parents aren't going to be like, welcome to the family. Your dad's going to be standing there like, meet me in the living room in 15 minutes. And your mom is going to be like very polite, but kind of hands off. And then as you acquiesce to their personality, see how they treat the person you love, now it's all good. So I really like that. Be hard up front and then soft later.
Agreed, but if they weren't in the public eye, that's fine. But the way she said it bothered me, and I'm glad she took it back. Only because it cast a shadow that didn't need to be there.
I don't think it cast a shadow.
For me, it did. As a Swiftie, I thought about it too much.
Well, I think she didn't sound thrilled.
Yeah, she could have been more neutral.
But she didn't sound as though she didn't like Taylor.
Well,
I think
she did. When she went, it was okay. She should have just said she was lovely.
Maybe that's her natural reaction.
No, it was. I can tell Donna thought about it as much as I did.
Wow. You know, I wish we had more time to talk about this.
Oh no,
Jeff, I'm kind of into this. Not the tail. I like the
parents.
Tune in to the commercial break. I have a little poem that I wrote about them. Yeah, stick around on YouTube.
Like
coming up on DBL, I won't be here. Okay. We're talking with Dancing with the Stars judge Carrie Ann Inaba. What does she think about fans who give her a hard time about her scores? And Stephanie Jones went to a major fashion event right here in Denver. You weren't out of town, Steph, with Rob Lowe and Laura Linney. Stick around. That's next.
Either this Sunday or next Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yeah, we got tickets. Front row.
I got tickets.
Oh, really? Well, I guess I gotta go.
Let's meet up. Remember I told you?
Yeah, you told me a long time ago, but you never followed through.
They're asking each other to go to football games that none of us were also invited to.
I know.
Well, there's only 2 tickets. What do you think? They have
Front
a
row
party
seats.
section?
Are you gonna be here?
What day?
I'll be there.
I won't be here.
We will meet you guys in the parking lot.
Oh my God! From front row.
So Tori's not gonna be in town, but she's mad she wasn't invited.
Parking lot. I'm upset. I've never been to a professional football game in my life.
Oh, we gotta go.
Never been.
Tori,
I went to Michigan.
Games?
That was it. University, and it felt like a real football game. But I've never been even to the Washington. The previous
Wizards.
name. The name.
How dare you?
Can I say
They were
that?
called the Bullets. That's okay.
I know. I was there when they changed from the
other one.
Bullets to the Red. The Redskins made me uncomfortable.
Oh, that made me uncomfortable.
I was
in real
uncomfortable,
time.
yeah,
I was
when I
just
had to
like,
say
I can't.
that.
I remember when they were changing. I was like, I can't believe that there's a team name that like I wouldn't feel comfortable
Right.
saying in front of my kids.
It
Like,
was weird.
That was a rough one, but. I get why they changed the bullets.
Yeah, me too. We were the murder capital of the world, DC. Not America, the world at the time.
Yeah.
Way to go, hometown.
But that's probably also per population density and per capita.
We're not that big.
That's the problem. Like, it's going to jack your numbers up.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
a
know.
condensed
But yeah,
population.
when Michael Jordan took over, it became the Washington Wizards
Yes.
from the Bullets, and he even played on the Wizards.
Yeah, well, there was a whole, like, Disney, when they were trying to pull kids as the Wizards. Remember the Mighty Ducks, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks? And there was another team where they were trying to, like, use the kid
Disney.
theme. I didn't like the Mighty Ducks at all. I thought that was weird.
Welcome back to DBL. The world's largest fundraiser for Down syndrome was in Denver this weekend, and Stephanie Jones was on the red carpet. But before we chat with her, we're going to take a look at it. Let's watch.
Hey Rob, can we just stand here into this lens together? Is that okay?
What's more nerve-wracking, walking down the runway or auditioning for a role?
Oh, runway.
Really?
Oh, runway. If it was just me alone, runway. But because I have two very handsome young men who will be coming with me, I will be just fine.
Max, your son, you shared when he was just hired at Starbucks recently, and now he's singing and playing the guitar in front of loads of people. What do you think he's going to go on to achieve next?
He plays guitar 6 hours a day. He's in a great band called Spec Labs, as in Spectrum. Everyone's on the spectrum.
I love it. Maybe next year he'll be here singing and playing up there.
That's our objective.
What was it like working with Woody Harrelson?
Working with Woody is so perfect. He's so fun, by the way, like so fun. We have this really cute fun banter between each other. We got to know each other super well.
Did you meet any other celebs, and do you have any celeb gossip for me?
I can't really say much.
That means yes? That means yes?
No.
Yes, it does.
I can't say anything.
Oh, she's keeping her lips sealed, you guys. Bit of a pinch me moment here because I'm a big fan.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm in a bit of American Vogue. Well, not a bit of American Vogue history in the making with you, Beverly, and now also with your gorgeous niece, Natalie.
It's my 50th anniversary of the Vogue cover in January.
I mean, how is this possible?
A half a century.
If I was actually ill in real life, do you reckon you'd have any hope of saving me?
Don't trust me. I'm the worst doctor. We have medical experts on our set. A woman called Linda Klein. She's a taskmaster, and I've been doing this show now for 14 years, and she still is like with her head in her hands going, Kevin, you can't even take somebody's pulse. It's been 14 years, so no, don't come to me.
Tell me something that Pippa does that just astounds you. Like, what's her superpower?
I mean, she's just the most authentic person I know.
Guys, I'm in the middle of a Grey's Anatomy sandwich. Hello.
Hello.
My golly gosh. I mean, I've never been around so many fake doctors in my life. Look in my cameras and show me your best model moves. 1, go. 2, go. 3, go. 4, go. Yes. Have you been practicing your blue steel looks, guys? We should all turn around and then do our look.
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, and pose. Yes.
Great job.
That was
really good.
Guys,
So
they
much
were
fun.
so fun. You know what? That's one of the best red carpets because everyone lets their hair down. Everyone's there for the best cause. And guess what? There was $2.5 million raised for Down syndrome.
That is
That's
awesome.
Absolutely incredible. Such a good night.
What was your favorite moment of the night, maybe that we didn't see?
Oh gosh, you know what? So next week on Monday, I had a long sit-down interview with Laura Linney from Ozark, and that's going to be
so
good.
nice. She's such a good
She
actress.
was really, really sweet, great lady. Keep your eyes
how
peeled
good her life
Monday.
is. I thought she was going to be like the food was really
Yeah,
great.
yeah,
She's like, I have a sit down with Laura Linney. I was like, all right, good for you.
That should be your
awesome.
highlight.
That's really great.
That's amazing.
Yeah, okay.
And then right after this stuff, you're catching that plane to Istanbul, right?
Exactly.
All right. DBL Nation, like Steph said, she also got a sit-down interview with Laura Linney. So tune in next week to hear what Laura had to say about her role on Ozark and her friendship with Jason Bateman. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
Thanksgiving was a time to come together, give thanks, and eat way too much turkey. In fact, most people don't eat everything on the dinner table, with the National Resources Defense Council estimating 200 million pounds of turkey will end up in the trash. So it's no surprise a top trending question on Google is about leftovers. But let's verify. Are leftovers safe to eat all weekend? Our sources are the USDA, the Mayo Clinic, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and a postdoctoral associate of food safety at Virginia Tech, who explains the time to think about storing leftovers starts almost immediately after Thanksgiving dinner is served.
Right away would be ideal, but if possible, within 2 hours, you want to refrigerate those leftovers, especially making sure to break down any larger pieces of meat.
Duong says it's okay to put food that's still hot in the refrigerator. If properly stored, the Mayo Clinic says leftovers will hold for 3 to 4 days. So it's true, leftovers are safe to eat all weekend if properly stored. Anything longer, and the USDA warns dangerous levels of bacteria start to grow. The CDC says cases of food poisoning caused by Clostridium, which grows in cooked foods, peak around the holidays. Many outbreaks are tied back to turkey, roast beef, and other leftovers. So if you don't think you can eat the leftovers by Monday, consider portioning it out and freezing some right away.
A freezer is sort of like a win-win situation where you sort of are able to keep food at that peak freshness for a lot longer compared to a refrigerator.
With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
Welcome back. She was an original Fly Girl on In Living Color. She danced with Madonna and is the judge who keeps it real with critique and praise on Dancing with the Stars. Earlier, we spoke with Carrie Ann Inaba. Check it out.
Please welcome back to DBL, Carrie Ann Inaba. We missed you. Hi.
All right, Carrie Ann, you had the amazing opportunity to tour with Madonna in the 90s. Thank you. How did your family react when you told them you were performing with her for a very, very, very sexy show?
Okay, so I actually didn't tell my dad. I told him that I was touring with Madonna, and I invited him to come to the show, and he brought some business associates.
Oh, no.
Because, he's very proud of his daughter. And the show opens, and I come down a 50-foot pole, topless, in a G-string, and my dad laughed about it, thank God. He was a little shocked, to say the least.
Let's talk about Dancing with the Stars, of course. Next, the next theme night is all about Taylor Swift, who we talk about a lot on this show. We're always talking about her relationship with Travis Kelce, as is everybody else. What do you think about this craze?
Well, look, she's a self-made businesswoman, so as a woman in the entertainment industry, I just appreciate her, and she's kept it. She's still a good person, she's a nice girl, and she's very talented, and she's doing it her way, and I think it's very impressive. And she's having like a normal life, a semi-normal life, as normal as it can be in this business, and I'm happy for her, and I'm excited we're doing this night to tribute all of her music on Dancing with the Stars.
I can't wait for this.
Well, I can't wait either. Tori says she can't wait, but I can't wait more, okay? Listen, Dancing with the Stars is a fun show, but being a judge isn't always easy. And recently, you responded to fans saying you are robbing contestants of perfect scores. I've heard this on podcasts. I'm like yelling like, no, that's not true. Like, we know her. So why did you want to know her?
Your husband comes in because he's concerned you're talking to yourself.
So why did you want to respond to this?
I don't always respond to that kind of stuff, but it always happens. And what I thought was unfair is that they're coming after me. And over the years, I am the only female judge, and I've been there, from day one. And I just felt like I'm sick of people just coming after me and blaming me for things. Because I'm just giving my honest opinion, just like everybody else on the panel. And somehow yet I get more vitriol than the other guys do. So I felt like it was time. I don't think that I'm arguing. I think I'm just standing up for the fact that I gave my honest opinion. And I do think that Ariana and Charity are wonderful dancers, but they didn't get the 10 last week. And that's just my opinion.
I love her. Good answer.
I love that. And I do want to shout you out because you brought a lot of light onto lupus, which my auntie, Aunt Wilhelmina, is watching right now. I love you, auntie. She also deals with that as well. So, you know, how are you spreading awareness about this autoimmune disorder?
Well, I was diagnosed with lupus in 2013, and Auntie, I'm sending you love. You're part of the lupus for your family. I love that. And as we know, lupus is an autoimmune disorder, and it causes inflammation. But what many people don't know is that it can create irreversible organ damage, right? I think it's about half of the lupus patients will get organ damage in the first 5 years. And I didn't even know that until I started doing this campaign. So I'm spreading awareness. I partnered with GSK. And if people want to learn more about the risks and learn how to get the right treatment for themselves, because it's a personal journey, they can go to iwilltakeonlupus.com. It's a wonderful website with great resources. And look how cool that is.
Yeah.
And I've been shooting these videos for them that'll be all over my socials. And it's been so much fun. I was back in the studio dancing, and I'll be posting that soon. So it's really important for people to know that it can cause organ damage. It's a serious autoimmune disorder, and I just want to help people understand it so they can take care of themselves.
Good for you, Carrie Ann.
Wow.
Thank you so much. We always love when you join us here on DBL. And to our viewers, make sure to watch Dancing with the Stars Tuesdays on ABC and Disney Plus. And to learn more about lupus, visit iwilltakeonlupus.com. Thank you again. So good to see you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be
Stay
right
you
back.
guys. Love you.
Do you remember the 25-pound Thanksgiving turkey challenge? It was a prank that went viral way back in 2018 where someone would text their parents asking if they could microwave a 25-pound turkey. The responses are pretty funny, but believe it or not, this is a real question. According to Google Trends, the search on how to cook a turkey spikes every year at this time. So the question, can you cook a turkey in the microwave? Let's verify. Our source is Bill Nolan, supervisor at Butterball Turkey Hotline and the USDA. According to the USDA, turkeys can actually be successfully cooked in the microwave either in whole or in parts. The experts at Butterball agree.
It can be done, and it's actually pretty delicious. However, of course, due to size of turkeys and size of microwaves, you have to keep it to a smaller size turkey in order to cook it in there.
The USDA states most microwaves can accommodate turkeys that are 12 to 14 pounds. However, there's a process in doing it correctly.
You have to vary the amount of power that you're using. You know, you put it in for so many minutes per pound at 30% power and then 50% power or full power.
Nolan also says you need to thaw your turkey first, just as if you would when you cook it in the oven. You also need to check the temperature of your turkey to make sure it's safe to eat. According to Butterball Recipes, that's 180 to 185 degrees in the thigh and 170 to 175 in the breast. So we can verify that yes, you can cook your turkey in the microwave, but make sure to follow proper steps in order to enjoy. With your Verify, I'm Megan Bragg.
Salad and breadstick lovers were dismayed after viral Facebook posts and ads suggested all Olive Garden restaurants are closing. But is that actually happening? Let's verify. Our sources are Olive Garden parent company Darden Restaurant and an advertisement by investing.com. The rumor appears to have started with a series of Facebook ads with captions like, "Say goodbye to breadsticks forever," or "Closing" in large red letters with pictures of Olive Garden. When you click on the ad, it takes you to an article by investing.com that claims to track the number of locations closed by large retailers and restaurants this year, including Olive Garden. It says the chain shut down 45 locations nationwide, not the entire chain as suggested by the ad. But even that's misleading because it doesn't account for new locations. Darden Restaurant's most recent earnings report shows there are actually 19 more Olive Garden restaurants than a year ago. And Olive Garden's website says more locations are in the works. So, no, Olive Garden is not permanently closing all locations, and your unlimited breadsticks are safe. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
Welcome back to DBL. Make sure to tune in tomorrow when we reveal the winner of our giveaway for an all-inclusive stay at any Sandals resort. You could bring Al if you want. Again, we're making the big announcement tomorrow, and we've got some great products from our friends at Morning Save as well. Check them out.
What do you have for us today, Steph?
Hey Tori, hi DBL Nation. We are so excited to show you all the deals today, and believe me, they are great. Let's check it out. First up, we've got the Fit Nation by Echelon Rock and Fit Vibration Training Machine.
What?
I know, this is fancy. So this deal includes one vibration training machine. So these are always a really hot seller on Morning Save, so you'll want to act fast and order now.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see what the deal is here.
So normally these are $499.
No way.
I know, but we've got it for $119.99. That is saving 76%. Next up is the Ness and Nifla Oat half carat TW micro parve plated inside out oval hoop earrings.
Ooh.
This deal includes one pair of earrings. They're available in 14 carat gold plated, 14 carat rose gold plated, and 14 carat white gold plated. Normally $90.
Ooh, that's steep.
We've got them for $19.99. That's saving 78%. Now we've got the 2-pack Sleep Restoration 1800 series cooling gel fiber pillow.
Whoa.
So this deal includes 2 pillows that will help provide a cool and comfortable sleep. Normally this is $83.
Okay.
We've got a 2-pack for $24.99. That's saving 70%. Now we've got Laura Ashley Ladies Plush A-line slippers.
Love these.
This deal includes one pair of slippers available in 3 colors. We've got them in brown, black, and this gorgeous gray. Normally they are $25, but we've got them for $9. That's saving 64%.
Head on over to morningsave.com to snag all these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even scan that QR code. It's right on your screen, and it will take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website. It could not be easier. Thank you so much, Steph.
All right, guys, before we go, I want to wish a very happy 34-day anniversary to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. It's been 34 days. The love is going strong. I'm kidding. It's my wife's birthday today. I wanted to wish her a very happy birthday. She is 37, almost as many days as Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift have been dating. So
honestly,
I love you so much.
Your wife
You're the
is
best.
the best, one of the biggest personalities I've ever met.
So authentic.
She's one of those people that wherever you put her in any situation, she's the same person. I love
the most authentic person I know.
She's great.
Yeah.
One of my
She's
favorite
the best.
people.
She's the best. Great mom, great wife.
Yes. Y'all
love
keep
you.
doing a good thing over there.
Couldn't say enough
Yeah, happy birthday.
good things about you.
We love you,
We'll see
girl.
you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Happy birthday, love.